Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Battle Ram from the Mega Construx Masters of the Universe line from Mattel. And honestly, I can't tell which side of the box is the front. They both just kind of have these cool pictures on the sides. I'm assuming this is the back because of the barcode. But as you can see over here, we have Triclops and Mekaneck. And Triclops is using the kind of front sky sled piece, and then Mekaneck is using the back to fire a missile at him. And then on the back here, we see Mekaneck riding the entire Battle Ram all together in one piece. So I think that's pretty cool that it can actually separate into the two configurations. And then you can see down here, we get the Battle Ram, we get Mekaneck, and we get Triclops. And then here's Mekaneck over on this side. So this is pretty cool because as far as I know, these two characters are exclusive to this set right now. I don't think they've been released in any other way. So we're getting two brand new characters for the Mega Construx line, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the box, get it all put together, and then we're going to take a closer look. So here's the set fully assembled. We have the Battle Ram itself, and then we have these two figures. We'll start over here with Mekaneck first. He's one of my favorites from when I was a kid, so very excited to get him in the Mega Construx collection here. You can see that he has this little simple oval base, just so they have something to peg into to help them stand. But he looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, the head sculpt's great. The sculpt here of this vest piece is perfect. The paint's perfect. Comes with his signature staff weapon here. Very, very cool. Articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint. See a lot of nice front to back movement, side to side. You can even tilt a little bit side to side there. You have a swivel and a hinge in the shoulder. Swivel and the hinge in the elbow. Wrist swivel. You have waist swivel as well, ball joint in the hip, and then you have about 90 degrees in the knee. He just looks great. They did a really nice job. He's got a great color scheme. The blue and the red, very vibrant. And the silver boots look perfect as well. Also, because he's Mekaneck, he has the ability to pop the head off, and they gave some extendable neck pieces that you can go ahead and peg on. And then you just pop the head onto the top. And you can simulate his extending neck, which I think is really fun. It's a simple little way to make this work, and it works perfectly. And if you want, you can go ahead and take this off if you want to just do one neck extension. So it gives you some options. So that's pretty cool. I think that's so fun. Like I said, it's a perfect, simple little way to execute the extending neck. I absolutely love that. So Mekaneck is pretty perfect in my opinion. Really, really cool. Going to go ahead and connect him back on there. Next up, we'll take a look at Triclops. Disconnect him from his base. And if you're familiar with the Fisto figure, it is the exact same sword as that, but now done in green. The original was the same way, the original toy from the 80s. Pretty much all the same articulation as Mekaneck. Unfortunately, his little vest piece here kind of rides up. I wish there was a way to kind of, connect that down. You can see how there's kind of a cutout, which is meant to go right around the peg hole on his back. But it rides up a little bit. And it's not a huge problem. It just looks a little bit better if you could actually get it to stay down. He does have sword storage on the back here. You can see that slides right through there. And that works. And then, of course, he does have the 3 eyes for Triclops that can spin around. I'm assuming this is his mood. Here he's even-tempered. He's starting to get upset, and now he's really upset. So I think that's great. It works well, and because he doesn't have any kind of, you can see he's got a much better range of motion here. Mekaneck's was fine, but because he's kind of got the cutout around the vest, he has nothing impeding it. Mekaneck's was fine, but because of the way the chest piece comes around, sometimes it can get a little hindered with the head movement, but his is perfectly fine. Not taking anything away from Mekaneck, mind you. He's just got a lot more room to move there with the vest piece. So two very excellent figures and brand new characters for the Mega Construx line, so very happy to add them. Continue to grow the collection of figures for Mega Construx. But let's go ahead, we'll put them off to the side for a moment so we can check out the Battle Ram itself. And it looks great. Really, really nice here. It's got a lot of play features too. I mean, first and foremost, rolling wheels. Rolls very nicely. You can see all these pieces here, these details are painted, so there are no stickers to apply. And this is one nice sculpted piece. Now the head can come off, I'll show that off in a minute. You can disconnect the sky sled, like so. You can see it's a very simple connection there. So if you're familiar with the sky sled, there's kind of a heroic version and an evil version. You can actually remove this head, and it comes with a second head of a snake that you just peg on. And now you can have the evil version with the snake head. Now in the Origins toy they did recently, this piece also would switch out with a different decal. You can't do that here because it's obviously a little bit smaller scale. But even just being able to switch out the head, I think that's a really cool feature. So if you wanted to buy multiples of this set, you could have a sky sled for both factions. And then also you could get additional Mecha Neck extender pieces and just have fun there. But in any case, the sky sled looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and reconnect it here. Just pegs on very easily. And then we'll take one of our characters and just go ahead and pop them on, and they just go ahead and grab on to the handle here, one of these black handles, and they can ride very easily. And the other cool thing, you can go ahead and disconnect this and put that off to the side, and then you have this piece over here, and you can see that there is this piece here that another character can peg onto and kind of drive this around as a missile launcher. I mean, the missile launcher obviously works whether the sky sled is connected or not, but you can almost make two vehicles out of it. So if we peg him on the back there, and you can see there's additional missile storage here, which I appreciate. It comes with 3 missiles, and you actually can peg 2 in there for storage. And then you just push this down to fire, and I'm going to try not to lose this missile, because it does fire very well. These things can get launched pretty good distance, so it would be very easy to lose those. But it's just a friction fire missile. You just kind of push it in there, and then this pushes it out, and it fires pretty well. And here you can see the buildup of the chair. You have these pieces here with some nice painted detail. These kind of exhaust fumes here. All very cool, very nicely detailed. And I like how you can get 2 vehicles out of it by having a spot for the character to ride on the back. And if you don't want, you can still just have them connect together and just have 2 people ride on this. So I think that works well in both respects. It's a really cool set. I like it a lot. I think this is a pretty perfect set. Honestly, there's not much to complain about. I love this set. I really do. I think the Battle Ram looks great. I love that it separates into the Sky Sled. It does so very seamlessly, connects back very seamlessly. All the decals on here are painted. There are no stickers to be applied. The missile launching gimmick works well. It rolls well. Even has extra missile storage on the back, which I think is great. I also love that they put a little step on the back of the Battle Ram so that when you do separate out the Sky Sled, it still feels like a second full vehicle instead of just kind of a giant piece of Battle Ram just kind of sitting there not being used. So I like that. You can get 2 full separate vehicles out of it. I love that they included the extra little snake head to switch out the Sky Sled, so you can get the heroic version or the villainous version depending on what you like. Absolutely love the extra Mecha Neck extending neck pieces. I think that's fantastic. Such a simple way to get that play feature across, and it works really well. I think both of the figures are great. Wonderful articulation, great sculpting, great detailing, paint applications, all of it's really great. If I had to come up with something to nitpick on this set, the harness or the vest or whatever you want to call this on Triclops rides up a little bit. And I could probably fix that if I just kind of warp the plastic a little bit. And it's such a minor nitpick, it's not even worth mentioning. I'm just trying to come up with something, because honestly, this set's pretty perfect. I absolutely recommend to any Mega Construx Motu fans, add this one to your collection. Honestly, I feel like this set you could probably buy multiples. If you were going to build some kind of display and you wanted to kind of give out multiple, Sky Sleds or Battle Rams, or have, both a heroic and villainous version with this piece you can sub out. You could get a couple of these. Now, yes, you'd have extra figures you may not need duplicates of, but then you get extra neck pieces for Mecha Neck, so you could build a really long, extendable neck if you got more of those pieces. But in any case, it's a great set. I think I got it on Amazon for $19.99, which I think is more than fair for what you get. And yeah, I definitely recommend everyone pick this one up because I had a lot of fun with it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.